I can stay hydrated on the road. And I don't have to drive distracted, filling my cup, or drinking from the jug. That was one of Michael's bright ideas. What are you doing? Today is the day. It's March 19th, and I start my pre-op diet today. So that means we have like 20 days left till surgery. Oh my God. So anyway, I start my pre-op diet today, and so today I'm going to go through basically what the meal plan. I got my notes here, and I'm basically going to go through the whole meal plan with you for what I did today and my substitutions, just to kind of give you an idea of what we've got to do for the pre-op. So first of all, they want you to have at least one protein shake per day. Your macros for this stage should be 12 to 1500 calories, 80 to 100 grams of protein, 70 grams of carbs, that's not net carbs, 45 grams of fat, 30 grams of sugar, 80 to 100 ounces of clear liquids, which should basically be 0-calorie drinks and no carbonated drinks. So basically water and Powerade and whatever else. Alright, they recommended for day one that I have 1.5 slices of zucchini nut bread. Well, come on, I'm a truck driver. I don't even know where to begin to look for zucchini nut bread. And then they wanted 2 ounces of cream cheese to go with that. I couldn't find it, so I did a substitution, and this is what I had for breakfast. And then they recommended that I have 1 cup of fruit or a yogurt. Well, we were stuck up at our receiver for 6 hours, so I had a yogurt. I had a strawberry Greek high-protein yogurt. For lunch, they recommend the broiled beef patty, but my only 3 options at the TA that we stopped at to eat were Popeyes, Arby's, and Taco Bell. So I got Arby's, and I really don't like spending high dollars for, a cold cut sandwich. But we did because it was the only options we had at the time. And so I got the turkey bacon ranch sandwich, and I just took the bread off and took the onions off and just ate the lettuce, tomatoes, and the bacon and cheese and turkey. So anyway, my totals for the day were 129 protein, 1,091 calories, 17 fat, and 54 carbs. So that's not too bad for a day, I don't think, for day one. Okay, now day 2 is in the books. Alright, today they recommended 2 scrambled eggs and 2 turkey sausages. And I had for breakfast, because we swapped drivers in a rest area, I had for breakfast a protein shake. And then they recommended 1 cup of fruit for your morning snack. But we got to Gallup TA, and the fruit they had added sugar like crazy, like 30 grams of sugar or something like that in it. So I opted out, and I just got a protein shake instead. And then they recommended for lunch a Greek salad made with romaine lettuce, half a tomato, feta cheese, olives, small can of tuna. Well, we stopped in Moriarty at Lisa's truck stop, and I had 3 scrambled eggs with cheese. And that was it. I didn't have dinner because we swapped drivers, and I went to bed. So, the total for day 2 was right here. I'm like less than 1,000 calories for the day, and I probably should have had a protein shake before I went to bed. I'm pretty amazed with this diet. I'm just not hungry at all. So, you know, I guess just eating the right things. And I think part of the thing is, and this is one thing that Michael and I were talking about, the high protein. We really think that it is keeping cravings at bay, because we've always kept our protein levels low, because, you know, keto diet expects high fat, moderate protein and low carbs, but we always had such cravings with the keto. And on this diet, there's no cravings, and I guess because it's, you know, you're getting a wide range of carbs and fats and then a lot of protein. So, anyway, I'm not finding myself to be extra hungry, and I'm not finding myself to be craving a lot of stuff. And since last week, I was kind of doing all of my food funerals, so to speak, and okay, this is the last time I'm going to have this, and this is the last time I'm going to have that. It's kind of put a switch in my brain saying, I'm not going to eat this stuff anymore. And so, like tonight, we're going to get Carl's Jr. But Carl's Jr., it's apparently corporate that you can't eat in the restaurant. So, even in Oklahoma, you can't eat in the restaurant. I don't get it. So, we decided we're not going to spend our money there because we're tired of playing the games. And so we went ahead and bought all of this food right here. Guess what, y'all? So, it's after dark by the time we swap. And Walmart's already closed, of course. So, we had to go grocery shopping at Love's. Now, this is why part of the reason why we only buy our fuel at Love's, so that we can get the maximum points, fuel bonus points. Because I want to show you what we got. I got 3 bags of groceries here.
It was $65.18.
The total was $65.18 for all the groceries. But with our fuel points, it brought it down to how much?
$25.24.
$25.24. That's a grand total savings of $39.94. So, when we can't get to the grocery store, and look what we bought. I got 4 of these drinkable yogurts. We got all of the Parmesan garlic bold bite chickens. 15 grams of protein, 90 calories. We bought all of those off the shelf. We got 2 vegetable cups, and when we're only supposed to eat a cup of vegetables a day, guess what? That's 2 days worth of vegetables. We got 2 of them. And then look at these great salads. We got 4 of these. That's a pretty good savings considering. Plus we got all the salad dressing that goes with the salads. So we are on day 3, starting out right now. 1 cup of fruit and a half a cup of cottage cheese. Greek yogurt for snack. 6 ounces of chicken salad with light dressing. Protein shake. And broiled salmon with sauteed broccoli. That actually sounds really delicious. I hope we can get to maybe a TA that has a restaurant open and we can possibly have that for dinner. I don't know. Since it's the middle of the night and I'm starting my shift, I wanted to get something a little bit more substantial. So I went ahead and got chicken Caesar salad. I ate that. And then instead of having the Caesar dressing, because the one they have in the Love's has like, I don't know, 230 calories, I opted for the golden Italian, which is only 110 calories, so I got a lighter dressing. I have a drinkable yogurt in the fridge for my snack, and then I have this protein shake, and you're like, it's Powerade? No way. No, it's a protein. I put protein in here, and this is how I did it. A while ago when we were doing the keto diet, we stopped at GNC to see about getting some protein shakes that were low in carbs, and we stumbled upon these. It's protein powder, and it's no flavor, and it's recommended for bariatric patients. It's got 58 calories. It's less than 3 grams, 0.3 grams of fat. It's got 0.6 grams of carbs, 0 sugars, and 30 grams of protein. We got this Powerade here, that's 0 sugar sports drink. So we got this protein, right? And I put already another bottle in here because it's got the zipper, but when the protein gets in the zipper, it doesn't want to close very well, so we just put it in here. So what we do, this is 2.5 servings per container, but I just treat it as 1 serving and just put 1 scoop in here. I drank down a little bit off the top, put the funnel in. One scoop goes right in there. And that's it. It's empty and it's in there. So that's it. And what I do is I just shake it up pretty good, and I'll let it dissolve really good for a couple hours and use it as my mid-morning, midnight snack, and go from there. So when you drink it, after it all dissolves, it really doesn't have a flavor. There's like a slight aftertaste, but it's not anything to change the flavor of the Powerade. And then you have protein Powerade, and that's just another alternative to your regular old protein shake. And then, so that'll be another snack. And then, I guess for lunch, when I stop to take my 30-minute break, then I will have, I will see if I can get a cup of fruit, or maybe even an apple or a banana or something, and a cup of cottage cheese if I can find some. Sometimes cottage cheese is hard to find, but I think you can usually find it at Pilot, so I might have to stop at a Pilot. And Michael's wanting some hard-boiled eggs, so I'm going to look for hard-boiled eggs too. And then maybe when we swap drivers later this afternoon or around noontime, we can get in a restaurant and I can get some salmon. That would be delicious. Anyway, I think this is going to pretty much conclude. I can go through the rest of the 2 days worth of, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more days left of this program. If you would like to hear about how the rest of the week goes, comment below and let's say to fill me in, and I will make another video explaining the rest. Otherwise, next Sunday I will talk to you about where we're going to have our surgery and why we made that conclusion. Okay? Alright, I gotta get driving, so toodles, y'all!
Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play through, only cause you set up the angle. Web that you weave got us tangled, caught in what's before.